What's going on? Terry Arcade back with another video for the Xbox 360. In this video, I am going to be talking about Batman Arkham City Game of the Year Edition Platinum hits for the Xbox 360. And I guess I read in my comments, I'm not too sure if this is going to be a fix. This is just my suggestion, my opinion, and my thoughts of maybe how you might be able to download your bonus content. So in this one, you get 2 discs for the Arkham City Xbox 360. You get the Harley Quinn Revenge, and it says internet connection required. You don't need it. I just tested this out. I made a video on this last year. I had a few different variant disc covers, but if you can go back and check that out, I showed a video of how you download and all that stuff. But I guess I read in a comment, and hopefully this might help. But this is was it September 2025. You are still able to download all of these bonus content DLCs. What I did, I went back into my Xbox 360. I'm not going to show a video of me going back in, but I just tested it offline. Off the video. I deleted all this DLC in my hard drive, and I went offline and reinstall it back into my hard drive. So basically you get 2 discs. You get the flimsy manual, and you get the disc 1, which is actually the game, and disc 2 is the bonus content, the DLC and stuff like that. I deleted the whole game. I installed it and I deleted it, and I just wanted to make sure if I can still download this without installing the first disc. So I put in disc 2, which contains all the DLCs, bonus content, and it gives you an option to download. You can download, I guess, one by one or whatever, but I put the disc in and I went all the way down to the bottom and installed all, and I did it. I did that offline. I wasn't connected to the internet or anything like that, and it still works. Not too sure if that disc that you have or anybody's having issues with downloading disc 2. Maybe check your disc if it's scratched, or it could be your system, or it could be the laser lens might be old. Maybe take back that disc or take back that game if you can, or just rebuy another one and put the disc 2 in. And if it still doesn't work, the only thing I can suggest is maybe go offline or go back online, or check the space in your hard drive. Sometimes if you have too much games or DLC, or if your hard drive doesn't have enough space, because I know this one is like a 1.6 gig to download all DLC on disc 2. Maybe check that, or maybe go back into your hard drive and maybe delete everything. That's up to you. If you want to do that, it just depends on how much space you have in your hard drive. Because for me, I have, I think, 250 gigs in my hard drive for the Xbox 360. Or what you can do is reformat it again, your console, reformat it, and then try it again and try to put the disc 2 in, see if that would help and work. But other than that, I could not tell you what the problem is. The only thing I could think of is you have a scratched disc, or your Xbox 360 laser lens is not reading the disc. It could be something about the disc, or it might have scratches on top. It doesn't have to be on the bottom of the disc. It might have some missing, like a scratch on top, and that is where all the content and data is on the top of the disc. And unless go get a different Xbox, go buy another different Xbox 360. The one I'm installed on is a slim, and I do have like maybe 5 or 6 Xbox 360. I have one, the OG Xbox 360, the fat one, and then slim. Like I said, when it comes to consoles, I always buy like a backup, like 2 or 3. And if I do find them cheap out in the wild or just any place, garage sales or anything like that, I always pick them up if they're like very cheap, like 20 or 30 bucks, and that's what I do. The other thing, it might be your hard drive might have a defect on it or something like that. That's why it's not downloading things. But check your hard drive, or go into your system and go into the hard drive and check out, see what's going on in there. That's one thing I could suggest. But in 2025, this still works. I just did it after the video and I downloaded, so I don't have any problem or issue downloading disc 2. Maybe leave in the comments of if anybody having issues with any game of the year for the Xbox 360, because most of them do have all of the DLC and bonus content. Leave in the comments, not only for Batman but other games too, you know, if you're having issues with that. But for me, I don't have any issues with downloading my bonus content in the Xbox 360. Like I said, most of the times I play all my games offline. I really don't connect to the internet unless it's something that I want to update or like look at. But I know they did a update maybe a month ago or something like that, but that didn't really do anything. I am going to be working on another video. Hopefully I can get that done. It's Dead or Alive 5, which was not able to download the content, and I'll be showing you guys how to do that one too when I get to that video. But other than that, I couldn't tell you what else it could be around with your disc or disc 2 or your console. Make sure you check everything on the system itself. Go into the system and look at everything, check your disc. But like I said, you don't need disc 1 to install disc 2. Maybe you might be connected to the internet. I'm not too sure if the update had to do anything with it, but most of the time, every time I do stuff and play games, I'm always not connected to the internet. But hopefully this might give you a help or anything like that, or people in the comments, just leave in the comments maybe if you can figure out that issue when you download your DLCs on disc 2, why it doesn't download into your hard drive. But other than that, hopefully this, like I said, it does still work for me. Until next time, Terry Arcade, later.